What's going on, guys? We are back with episode 6 of the NC State Dynasty Mode Return to Primetime series, where we're trying to take the NC State Wolfpack back to primetime, hopefully the ACC Championship. This is the Week 5 recruiting, just trying to get some of our people that we absolutely need. We have 2 people already that have already been taken by other schools, so we're looking to get our own people recruited and signed with us. So we're about to go against the the Miami Hurricanes, so I gotta be able to prepare and get my game plan going. So if you guys don't want to watch me or listen to me talk over this, I'm gonna put a link on the video, and then for people on mobile, I'll put it in the description to go ahead and skip to the Miami game. I'm just using the recruiting videos to update and tell you guys what's going on. So I just recently in my other dynasty won the national championship again with the USC Trojans in my second year. That's 2 in a row. I'm gonna go for a three-peat. If I get the three-peat done, I'll make a special video for that. I know we aren't covering that much in this, or we actually haven't mentioned it before, but I think that I just want to show you guys me winning my 3rd straight title in my 3-year contract. So I also want to show you guys how easy and how awesome it is to be a big name school with recruiting, because it's a whole lot easier than it is using NC State, even on varsity. I usually don't have the recruiting up, because if you're using a smaller school, it's already hard enough. You really don't need to have it where it's pretty much you won't get anybody. And so I'm already kind of sitting at the 56% what's it called, the coach's trust, I guess, or like how your security for your job. I'm already sitting like 56 for the NC State because of that loss to UConn. That really put me back like 3 or 4 points because of the fact that it was a lower team that I lost to. But other than that, we've been basically moving right along. We are currently 3-1. We won that big game against Tennessee late, and then we won the the one big game against Louisville, and then we completely destroyed the Rhinos. So that's good. It's really cool to see that some of these recruits are actually looking at us as our top spot, and it's really exciting to see this. It's just kind of interesting how they made that happen. So it kind of puts a big smile on my face to see that even in computer generated people, and even in the video games, people still think that academics are like better than some of the other parts of college sports, which I kind of like, because I'm more of the academic type of guy, who I think that you should always get your degree first, just in case if your NFL career goes through the hole. If you get hurt and you're out for your entire career, then you have nothing to fall back on. That's why you should get a degree. I could start a huge fight over it, but I'm not going to, because I'm not that guy. But anyway, we are trying to get our middle linebacking spot filled. That's what we're mainly focusing on. That strong safety who is already soft on us is perfect. It's week 6? No, sorry, week 5, and he's already wanting to get in on the action at NC State and possibly this revival of the school. The football program has been dead for a while, so that's one reason why it is kind of cool to see some of these people that are like, oh yeah, put that as my top team, because I like what they're doing down there. So especially if it's over like Georgia and Alabama, that proves that. I know it's randomized, but it still kind of makes me feel kind of cool, to be like, oh yeah, well, I'm more important than those 2 schools. So I just gotta keep my game up and make sure I get them without completely losing out of them. So a lot of these people later on are a lot more interested in my school, which is really cool. So that rhymed accidentally. I was not planning on that, but I'm hopefully going to win against the next opponents. I want to try to at least win. I would hopefully like to win the rest of my games throughout the entire season and go 11-1, but I don't really see that happening. I'm going to keep optimistic, but my schedule is going to be brutal, so I hope that we'll be able to we'll be able to pull it out and go to the ACC championship and possibly go to one of the bigger bowls. Since I set it up to where it's a free-for-all, basically, it means that you know, the lesser schools are going to be getting in that are always good. You know, like UCF in my University of Central Florida, if people didn't know, was like ranked like number 4 in my children's Dynasty, which is awesome. They were playing in the Sugar Bowl against I think it was Wisconsin, and they were number 3 because I had it for a free-for-all, you know. So it's really cool just to see how many of the small schools get in and how they actually destroy the other kind of big-name schools. I actually faced the Virginia Tech Hokies in my second championship game that I played today. So it was actually kind of exciting to win it again with not as good as a quarterback as Matt Berkeley is. Well, his name was Isaac Cruz because I did auto generate names, which is actually kind of funny going back and watching the other videos and watching the Tennessee and the UConn game. The Tennessee running back was Hall. His last name was Hall. And then the UConn Huskies running back was Hall. And then one of their receivers was Gullery. And then one of the UConn receivers was Gullery. So it's kind of interesting to see how the auto-generated names are actually they're kind of the same. See right here, Michael Shaw's top spot, which is good. But it's actually kind of interesting to see how each school has some of the same people on it. Good thing the quarterbacks weren't the same. I've been like, aren't we playing the same team? So luckily I didn't run into that problem. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the games. I know I have. It's been fun using not as strong of a school to go against some of these other schools. The Miami game is probably one of my favorites so far. The Tennessee game was probably one of my favorites. I was so disappointed at the UConn game. That just shocked me whenever I threw that interception with Buck, who I called Chuck in the video. So you guys can laugh at me for that. I can't wait to get these freaking braces off so I can talk a whole lot clearer and I'm not like that all the time. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and me just talking randomly about some stuff and just trying to update you guys on what's going on in my other side of things. And I will see you guys next time, and I hope you guys enjoy. Remember, look for that link, and hopefully you guys will see it. Bye.